Today is a really exciting day. We are going to pick up our first Mustang. The cool thing about this guy is he actually has been with a guy outside of holding for the last 2 years, and so he's been semi-handled. So we're really excited to go pick him up. We have to drive about 3 hours south of us here in Wyoming, and gonna go get him and hopefully his brother, but we'll share later what happens with that. Nickel is a great guy. He is a 6-year-old Mustang who's had some handling, like I mentioned earlier. And this is actually his first trailer ride ever, which you could see here from the video. He's not too enthused about getting in the trailer. We tried to go pretty slow with him because we wanted to make his first experience a positive one. And so it took us about 3 hours to eventually get him in this trailer. It's a little 2-horse slant that sometimes my horses, even my domestic ones, have had some issues with. So it was definitely a really scary place for him, but he was really wanting to try for us here and gave his all. I'm going to speed up the video here so you can kind of see there's something really fun that he does. He actually did it to me twice in the video. We almost get him in the trailer, and then he decides that he is not going to be part of it, and he ends up blowing backwards. But when you have horses do that, you want to stay with them and get them to focus back on you after that little scary event. We ended up being able to get him to come back to the trailer after his first blow up, and he ended up doing it a second time, which you'll see in the video here soon. But this is me just giving him lots of pets, encouraging him, and taking every little effort that he's given us. He likes to give a couple steps, and then I would release the pressure. With horses, they learn when you release pressure, so that's kind of what we were doing, just inviting him to come into this space. You can kind of see another view of us working with him here in the round pen. We had his brother, the other one that was in there. Here he's getting so close to getting in the trailer, but then decides that he's going to change his mind. If you notice, you always want to have a nice long lunge line so that if anything gets crazy, you can still hang on and work through it with them if they decide to go someplace else. He again has really been trying, and I think if we do more of this with him, he's going to get really good at loading in the trailer. We were on a time crunch, and when horses know you're on a time crunch, they can sense it and they get a little more nervous. Especially these Mustangs, we've noticed they're super sensitive to every little thing, and that's why I'm so excited to be working with them, because they expect so much out of you and expect you to be able to communicate well and listen to those little hints and clues that they give you. If you watch him, he's pretty reluctant here and keeps trying to pull back a little bit and keeps telling me, no, I'm not comfortable with this. So I was just going to sit and wait with him and let him decide to come back in the trailer. Okay, so here comes the fun little rodeo that he does. He blows backwards, and I go flinging like a rag doll there, but I end up planting my feet and being able to get his attention back on me again. You can't see with that bar there, but he did turn and look at me, and if you look closely, he flims at me, and I think that's his way of releasing pressure and also apologizing for having a little freak out moment there for a minute. He really did want to try to be good. I think it was just too much all at once, and his brain just couldn't handle it at that time. We spent most of our day driving down to go pick up both the horses and take them to our family farm in Nebraska, and ended up only being able to get one. See him in here? Hi, buddy. He's gonna sniff the camera. They have been handled. They're BLM Mustangs. They have been handled a little bit, but it's been a long time since they have been consistently handled, and I think that played a huge role in our issues today. So we are gonna have to make another trip down to go get the other one, but it's going to be a little while. We had quite a few complications today. I don't know if you can see it, but we have a flat tire and a blown tire. So our spare had a hole in it, which we had repaired. So I don't know why it did not hold, but it didn't. So we were like airing it up after we put it on, and it got us here. And then we're just gonna have to do some major repairs before we can go get the other horse. But this guy, I'm so excited. He's really sweet. He was awesome in the trailer the whole time. Like, I was so surprised how well. It took us 3 hours to get him in the trailer, but he did great once we got him in there. I've seen some domestic horses that have been in a trailer multiple times who are way more fidgety than he has been. He's been so quiet and wonderful. So he has a great mind on him. I'm excited to get him started, but we're probably going to leave him down here and bring his buddy here, and we're going to leave him down here for a good couple of months, just so we can get our pens ready for them, and they will be penned there while we do that. So he's a great guy. I'm excited to start our journey. If you want to see us in our journey, go ahead and hit that like and follow button, and subscribe to our channel, because we're going to give updates on our first ever Mustangs that we've ever owned. So it's going to be a fun adventure.
Sky. I'd say they are. Hey.
Look at him. So calm. He's really not that bothered. I'm actually really, pleasantly pleased. Hey, buddy. Your water's over here. Tough is showing you where his water is. They're coming back. Overall, I think this guy is going to make us a really great trail horse, considering all the things that he went through today with the flat tire, having to change it while he was in the trailer, being in a weird environment with mules and yaks and all kinds of crazy animals on the farm. He sure handled it like a rock star, and we are excited to share our journey with him and all the fun things that we learn along the way. If you have not yet hit that subscribe button, go ahead and do that so you can see us on our journey of making him a wonderful trail horse for our family.